anything that their house slaves and the coconuts. They do anything, they will do anything. Say their house slaves and the coconut. They will do anything, they will do anything. Say their house slaves and the coconut. They will do anything, they will do anything. Say their house slaves and the coconut. They will do anything, they will do anything. That's why me, oh, so. That's why me, oh, so get Dominic sectioned so she can have him to use his balls, his teeth, a lollipop. So that's why them me, oh, so get Dominic section so she can have his titty to use as a lollipop. So you me a woo, so who is a pervert, just like Juno Sullivan. Say me a woo, so who is a pervert, just like the one Juno Sullivan. Zeba Qureshi, I was in for women. Me a woo, so who is a pervert who got Dominic section to use his titty. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just like how you have Dominic playing with his titty. Come off of me sitting dirty girl. Dirty girl, me come off here. Let me take off your ass cut off here. Me I go do something. Jonas Sullivan is a pervert. Yeah? One, me say go play with Dominic titty and use it as a lollipop. Me remove your bitch. Come off here. Right, so me I go do a liquor thing from my books today. And then I'll be calling the names as I go along. So I'll start with the Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin, who I meet at Housing for Women annual general meeting after I came back from saying my mother final goodbye to Mama Lou. It was during the time she was talking about going home to interview her mother for her autobiography. And then when we were waiting to use the bathroom, she asked, where do you come from? And I told her Townhead. And then we had the conversation of who her family is. So yes, her uncle is Adolphus Ferguson. They call him Uncle Dolly. Her auntie, Miss Yola. Yes, you can listen on my thingy. You'll find out when I realize. And I used to go to her house for lunch. So she helped us out when we were poverty-stricken and disability. Changed my life for good. I'm going to read some of my poems and you can go. When I open up back my thingy, I paid Paul to do something. They're there online. So when I go to prison, I will be one of the most famous person in prison, not for anything that I have done, but for speaking my truth about what has happened to me 23 years here and what happened to my husband, who was neglected on Byron Ward in King's College Hospital. I was manhandled on the 6th of April after I left the Windrush Vigil and went to visit my husband. Gail Lewis wrote the pages. I have them here for whatever. So I'll be the most famous prisoner whose face was Face of Windrush 70 for ITV News. So I surpassed Queen Camilla. I have her card with her husband. For my husband 100th birthday. Imagine a queen is associated with the housing association that is terrorizing Miss H. Presley and Mervelee Myers. How many people have died or come to grief as a result of housing for women and the housing ombudsman service negligence? And which mad one can make it up as you go along like this? Almost not even titty, me not everything drop down and gone. See, all my jawbone you gone, blue mark, the bone them a show for me whatever. But me can't make it, but me go along, me house go get play with Dominic Tate and use it for lollipop. Mervelee's poem collection, 26th of September 2017. I am angry. I am angry. But I am fighting back because of my anger. I am angry because of discrimination. That's why. The discrimination that allow me to be abused. That's why. And my rights to be taken. I'm angry. That's why. When Joe Hooper is upstairs, when him ready, him come kick my door. When I'm in my garden, he's shouting abuse through the window, stand at my door, and verbally abuse me. 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. The big girl, Chris, used to kick my door every morning. She goes out to work. She's been on YouTube. Yeah? Mr. Rastafari, I put think about Chinwe, whatever, join us. Me there, I tell for my story. You know, I sit and wait on him. I'll be one of the most famous prisoner, like Nelson Mandela. So now it's my turn to fight back with my Fight for Justice campaign. Fight back with my empowerment to get justice. You see words? Now, women empowerment. Blurt not. Bring it on. Me a woo, so go and use Dominic Tate for a lollipop and leave me alone. The power of my knowledge. Stand up, speak out. This was put there by Housing for Women. The power of my knowledge gained through resilience of strength. That's why even though I'm not functioning, I can be here challenging me who has made sure Dominic is section so she can get money off him and use him as her sex toy. So you want to come right into about Juna Sullivan. Juna Sullivan is a pedophile girl. Juna Sullivan is a plagiarizer girl. Juna Sullivan is a parasite. Juna Sullivan is a pervert. And Juna Sullivan is a psychopath. Juna Sullivan has used my pedagogy and is making money. You want to know more? Is it in my head? It's all over, man. Yeah, so I can attach up missing them. Ain't you call your name? No, I won't call the name because I don't want to get black out. But I know My father used to curse bad word. Me not tell you say my father used to curse bad word, but he curse bad word, but he don't curse bad word. From studies, research, and the great philosophers and the experts, let me tell you where you can find me. Starting from 2004, I was in the South London Unbalance, South London Press Unbalance. Happy ending, the 28th of May 2004. Barclays scammed me my £5,000 after I got the £10,000 before. That's what my son, I don't know what my son done with my £10,000. That's the first money I lost. Somebody told me that will have an impact on the divorce settlement that I'll get. I take out loan to go find my divorce case. So make them coconut and house slave who take legal aid fit push me down. Did I call anybody name yet? Who the cap fit make them weary? Some black people are a disgrace. Me who so get Dominic section if you have him little titty as lollipop. Then I know for a fact that I must know when philosopher George Santana states, those who do not remember the past are doomed to repeat it. We look no further than the Modern Slavery Act 2015. 125-year-old police boy who went through the system to the university. He doesn't know about the Equality Act. So that's why Richard Hart is a pedophile. Men in Child Care, University of East London, called brother, was a professor there. His daughter name is Ripley Wedderburn. I met Professor Wedderburn at my mother-in-law's home in Battersea. So my pedophile Richard Harty go long. They'll have to tell the world with my history how I will be imprisoned and evicted. The ball will be in District Judge Beecham's court after those who have failed the system. Why a 25-year-old came in here, he could have been in danger if I was a different person. I fart again. You see milk when me drink and this them, it has stir up my belly. So me fart again, that means I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead. No, like if it dead anytime soon. Let fart be free. I hit kill poor Mervelee. Our tombstone, they are St. Elizabeth. Then I know for a fact that I must do my writing to make Dr. Ivan Thompson CB words. Until the lion learns to write, the hunter will always tell the story. May I play them blurt not game. Because how could the author of our strong women of this book be considered what they say? It's out there, my brother say that it is a scandal. I'll be calling their names as I'm going along. This is called therapy, freedom of speech. It's not only in my head, it's spread all over there. I had 18-page Facebook. Yes, me so bitch. Me say if you go suck Dominic Titty. Go and suck Dominic Titty, dirty girl. You can't distract me, me woo, so. Go suck Dominic, Tete for lollipop. Will have to be another of my mantra, me woo, so. Go suck Dominic, Tete for lollipop. For I am a writer and an author, sharing my experiences via my stories. Because of my defensive practice, I'm creating legacies. In the words of the Daily Express columnist, tech don't lie. And I have proof to expose injustices, starting from the top. I don't remember those at King's College who were involved. I never had the experience, but I met Judge Barron, who sent my case back for racism when Martin struck it out. It was at the preliminary hearing on the 15th of March 2016, my brother's birthday, with that pedophile conman John Fenton, that Barrister Samantha Jones got to represent Leaf as if he was a solicitor. Now I will use the tools of social media to stem the anger. Thanks to Facebook for the memories. I'm a strong, empowered Black woman who is in therapy. I'll not be the voiceless, vulnerable victim. I am healing in dignity. Yeah, that is one. So I'm going to read from my book. Yeah, and I'm fixing up this nice, because I was in for women. I just want me copy it, you know. You know when me copy this? Right. I don't want Cynthia to do. Let me put this on here so make it be seen. Let the world see what I'm capable of. As a disabled woman, you're gonna take away my rights to a house, to living accommodation that I got through domestic violence, and put me in prison for my truth. I was the minute taker for the scrutiny panel, and they've since sent letter. They have opportunity. All right, let's start. 16 days. DAYS. You maybe a roll off. Let me get it on Instagram. Activism against tell Zeba Queresh if come look and listen and subscribe to Mervelee. Our foot look like somebody turn black. Gender based violence. I was rescued by Housing for Women in December 2000 from domestic violence. I nearly lost my life. 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Fight for justice. Brains is hashtag, you know. PHILOSOPHY. So I have 117. ZAIBAQURESHI is a P-S-Y-C-H-O-P-A-T. Yeah? G-A-S-L-I-G-H-T-E-R. Misogynist. Where is me house? You still the dirty girl or you play with Dalmanic titty? I take it on. You still the I play with Dalmanic titty? I take it on lollipop. Of tenants. So me just assure you this. So when I go write, me I go put the rest in there. For me need to make up as much time. At time me I killing them because this is a sickness. This is a sickness. And what do you do with sickness? You get healing. And I don't need any pen for healing, darling. I don't need any pill for healing. All I need is my pen. That's why I couldn't afford to lose my thingy. So I'm going to read that chapter today. I'm gonna show now fucking sauce. Me a woo, so dedication. So me have to get the other one for this write-up. I'm not too fucking bad. I'm not too fucking mad and sad, man. So you come back and post your word. I saw me swear now, you know. Because swearing off a galang. Oh shit. Right, let's put this back here. Need this back here. Back down to my Gmail. Right. A little fucking thing. Wednesday 27th of whatever. Yeah? Good morning, Mrs. Myers. I hope you are well. I have had to leave the office to attend an appointment this afternoon, although I shall return later this afternoon. I tried calling before I left, and I should hope to speak to you when I return. Yeah? In the thingy, I read the thingy from the solicitor. He said I should be able to instruct my solicitors and I should be able to question witness. And every time I go to court, I am sat now and like some little fucking zombie. Do whatever no fucking want. You say I must remove whatever. You're not prepared to listen to anything I say. So whatever you want to talk to me about, talk to me. Yeah? Because I'm reading my book. I'm making sure the world can see that a policeman was sent, a 25-year-old was sent in here in danger. Nobody is supposed to be on their own. If a case of nobody is supposed to be on their own. It has to be 2. That's why the idiot man did care the nurse come other day. I know him one couldn't come here. He made an appointment, so yes, he came in. Yeah? So he brought the nurse. So they send the police anyway. That's not my business right now. See? I put Debbie Gilchrist on a YouTube name on here. You see what me do? How could that clever so? Make him go back. Me tell her if she thinks she fucking bad. Go back on me YouTube, go call me liar and say nothing. So maybe as she get to know if he come. Yeah? And no, this is not stir up in me whatever. As she get to know if he come. Yeah? I know you want contact to me just to go out. Yeah? Look at the time. I spent £1,000. I spent £1,000 to live stream my husband's funeral. Yeah? And people have watched it and seen things that I wasn't even aware. So whoever want to do, make no do. Yeah? Want to do. But look on the shit house in there. So it's like my life begin when Narin Masera send letter for possession come here. Nothing before and nothing after. Nothing whatever. It's just that. Yeah? Send me a prison. Me truth. So let me see. So I hope that idiot 25-year-old who then send come in here. Subscribe and listen. And I hope you YouTube and all the social media platform give everybody a whatever. Because 18 pages account me up on Facebook. 3 LinkedIn account. The first one, 69 publication. Identifying the conditions of send. So listen. You think me I gonna do anything silly? No. I'll be going out in style. Yeah? So whoever pop in and pop out. Me also I said go and suck Dominic's titty for your lollipop. That's how you get your kicks. You get him drugged up. You get him sectioned. Identifying the conditions of send. I was empowered to do research into special educational needs and disabilities. Send. Little idiot 25-year-old go to university and you don't know what send is and you don't know whatever. Can you imagine? Racist little idiot boy. From a personal perspective, as part of studies to become a graduate. Yes, I am a graduate. Not once, Not once. The following chapters of my book will reveal sensitive details that can be found in the public domain owing to the nature of the jobs I have signed contracts for. Due to the personal circumstances of how I came to deal with the same code of conduct, idiot boy, you go to university, racist idiot boy, that's why I'm going to try to protect you. And I'll try to experiment. But you know, you fucking shit, must shit up yourself and make sure you put the door on the latch. And I tell me go put them back in the kitchen. Like, we go take what me have in the kitchen. All me need to do is draw that blood clot, labor and lick out your ass. But that's not my nature. I don't do physical. Me jam you in your eye with me pen, but I writing. You know what the same code of conduct is? For older people, it will be in the Mental Health Act. I realized that there were other factors which were having an impact upon my transitional development since puberty. In honor, strong women everywhere will go a long way in highlighting some of the myths and old wives' tales associated with SEND. One of my mantras about special educational needs and disabilities, SEND, is that in some rare cases, it cannot be seen with the naked eyes. That's why Mimi Owusu get Dominic section drugged up so she can have his titty as a lollipop. Many people who have experienced SEND issues will discover that there is evidence of there is no early intervention strategies started in childhood. That's why I want to do something for my grandson, who is like my son before, speech and language delay. And then sometimes when I hear the mother talking and I know, oh, it's frustration. I've seen that child kiss his mother. I've seen that child do other things because the word's not there. I've seen that child play with his ears and tuck it in. And I've seen that child doing schemas. And from when he's 3 years old now, I heard about him when he was about a year old. So I've been in contact with my grandson now 2 years. And I've been trying to do something. I know you want to come send me a prison for me truth. Send me a prison, District Judge Beecham. Send me a prison, District Judge Beecham, and make me homeless, District Judge Beecham. The ball is in your court, District Judge Beecham. Yeah? Stand up and speak out. It's in my book. I know me drink the milk. I may have to go running at the toilet. Children can face additional traumas from their disabilities if left untreated. Although my childhood traumas and the disabilities were not addressed by professionals, I found my own early intervention strategies in writing from an early age. Am I lying? No. If I do, God will strike me right now. I put one, Richard Harty, Men in Child Care, and I put counseling. So I write in my own book. Police visit to my home with battering ram. That's me, whatever. The day I am here stressed out to get the bed in so Tom could come home to die. And I write up here the experience of multiple discrimination. I was in Dr. Maria Hudson's. I was a participant. Policy Studies Institute. Recommended to ACAS. Me not fi read for now, waiting on me head. I'm good that in my head, so make that boy go away. Probably a pedophile and family of Richard Harty. It took enhancing knowledge via studies, my working and personal experiences, and even being a participant in the experiences of multiple discrimination. Maria Hudson, 2012. So, and I know me in a Sinti. For me to share my continuous contributions, which was a part of my research into A Voice of a Child. When I done A Voice of a Child, I didn't know Richard Harty, the pedophile, was the mastermind. So he was the mastermind of men in child care and A Voice of a Child. It's after he panicked and called my phone that I went and I looked him up and I copied everything. So everything is somewhere. Make the pedophile them go on. A project I conducted for Leaf CEO Juna Sullivan in 2010. So you want to come and ask me if me know. Yes, the government is at fault for having Juna Sullivan. He was advisor to Mayor of London and Ofsted. That's what a pedophile does. She wants to be remembered as a disruptive influence. In her video, me go see it. Coming after Dr. Maria Hudson's research paper, when I was interviewed at my home here, interviewed here, right there. See, sit and me set, not this setting. Yes? So nobody is just when Narin Masira sent me a letter for possession. And all that happened here. And it's in my book. So you want to come talk to me. What you want to talk to me about? Talk? You get paid to do whatever. I gave him one of my book. I gave the barrister one of my book. I gave the man one of my book. I gave Joseph one of my book. I can't remember I took one for Dennis. And I promised her that one. So she must have a cleaning rifle too. It took the unfair treatment at work and advice to seek counseling by Dr. Laura Crawford when I was sent on medical suspension in breach of the contract I signed for me to find out how much one's life can be affected by said issues. And little idiot 25-year-old born the year when me I graduate from Lambeth College, was a student of the year when I thought I wouldn't finish. When my fellow students, peers said, Mervelee, you could be whatever. Because when tutor teach, and me break it down for them understand. And my tutor said, Mervelee, you can use your assignments as your first book. Therefore, I would advise everyone to educate themselves about the issues that may impact upon how one is able to live a fulfilling life. And a 25-year-old in a disadvantaged age go university and he doesn't know about the Equality Act. But yeah, them are send him come and them are come tell me say, oh, he wants to take the name of my pills. What the fuck my name of the pills have to do with you, idiot boy? And I was trying to protect you. Go on, you might do it again. And your parents have to bury you because you mightn't have learned any lesson from here. If you learn any lesson from here, you won't get into trouble. And you might rise up to be one of the most person who is going to impact the change of the laws in this country. Yes, send me a prison because this book is here. If nothing else, and a whole heap of things out there, go find me online, Parkinson's, Macmillan. Not so much cancer research about, I'm just there, not whatever. Pembroke House, Walworth living room, whatever. Go find me, man. Yes, bro.
Hi. What's up?
Well, I'm there, sit down, and I can do a talk. So me drink little milk and I cook one little piece of meaty with bread, and I have some tangerine in the fridge, so me take them out and eat. So me not too bad. So me there do me live.
Alright.
They send one little police boy come here. Well, me phone up because the woman a ring me phone. So the woman a ring me phone and I feel me number show. So me phone up and tell them the situation, then send somebody. Lord, the boy is 25-year-old. Yeah. He went to university and he don't know about send and he don't know about the Equality Act. So me I try experiment for sure the boy say. No make them say no, send him in a nobody house and he won again. By the time I say to the boy, I say go over there so me show you something. You know what boy doing goes in go they do I go make sure you open it and put it on the latch. And I tell me say him not afraid. So you know what I do? Me go in my kitchen for they sitting with the knife them.
Yes.
And me take out the claw and me carry the hammer the fan down there too. So now he gone at the door for me. I tell him stand up where they can see him if me are up to anything. No, he have him whatever. And like me take out the fucking claw bar, me come put it on the chair, so and the Cinti with the knife and they sit them. And the hammer me put it on here so. Yeah, and me tell him the story of how the claw bar come and how me have to hide it from my husband. And then me go behind him and me take out the whole of the sin them with the scissors them. Me say me I teach you a lesson. So I'm gone find in whatever. No, one person should not. So each time they come in here, one out there and one other. They don't know the danger with them. I teach them lesson. But me don't intend to do nobody nothing. Just I teach them lesson. 25-year-old. So him born when me I graduate from Lambeth College. So me just I show them lesson. So me there I may have dentist appointment tomorrow.
Oh, your dentist appointment tomorrow.
About 12:30 appointment.
All right.
You have anything planned?
No, never have nothing planned now. But you don't want me to look about something for you.
Well, if you have anything, so may I come out, may I just make one thing when may I come out. No, me just come out and make use of the time.
All right. All right.
I make you so you use up your church of them?
Playing them morning time I drink the juice of them in it.
Okay. All right, make you some. Because me go pick them off the weather change and them start to so make you some. All right, so it reconnect. So may I charge my phone. So may I make sure me have everything on my station. Yeah? You are come here. Yeah? And all that uno. I grew up in rural Jamaica with a family that was affected by disabilities, prolonged sicknesses, and suffering as well as poverty. Yeah? And you're going to make me homeless. Me get this through domestic violence. You rescue me and now you're going to put me up on the street. Imprison me for my truth. But whilst my brother is dying, me talk about prolonging the poverty. My brother is dying. One is disabled. He was in the intensive care on his 68th. First high blood pressure. And I'm out there. Me have to lock down my sitting here because the same somebody I contact me. So me lock it down. Without knowing what was happening to me, my father was struck down with Parkinson's disease from an early age. I was going through the transitional development stages from puberty to onwards, and my life was turned upside down as a result. I ended up becoming one confused little girl who could not understand that my father's so-called God, yes, me and me hands with God, but not trouble me and me God, could allow him to be sick and leave his family to suffer. I was the one who was severely affected due to the trauma. I took on the signs and symptoms of my father's sickness and was unable to perform in public. Yeah? I bore the brunt of being labeled as worthless and struggled through school. But if you ask my schoolmates and my teachers, they will tell you that I was bright. And I have the certificates to prove. Knowing my deficits and limitations, I stay out of situations that would trigger the severe symptoms. My book. I said I give up my rights several times, especially with this young lady. And I repeat, she's not a bad person. She was coerced after she broke the glass. And after Samantha Gibbs started working. So Zeba Kueshi took over as CEO, recruit all these people to come do her nasty thing. Yeah? So gender-based violence is also women, like Zeba Kueshi and Juna Sullivan, who target women because they see us as threats. Nobody know your need for threat if you see me as threat. You don't go want me little earnings, I'm happy and comfortable. I considered myself different from others. That's why I am an advocate of inclusion, implementing and promoting of the early intervention strategies. You see where I focus? In my role as the EYFS coordinator, Senko, and multi-generational working approach facilitator, please do not wait for the horse to escape from the paddock before trying to mend the fences or locking the gate. If you do, you will miss your blessings. And you come tell me fuck about whatever. I mean, me also who has a young man drugged up so she can have him too for her perversity. Yeah? And take me 10,000 pounds. I'm only talking about the 10,000 pounds. There's maybe another 5,000 pounds outstanding from her. Yeah? She claims that she get somebody to do website for me. She claims that she get somebody to write for me. So the person named Harrison. I have all the information here. So when this like a crab will see that white racist dunce boy, we go through whatever, we know whatever. I should have offered him one of my book, but then he wouldn't want it because he wouldn't know what to do with it. Probably can't even fucking read it. My brother said my book is a scandal. Now, why does my brother say my book is a scandal? He needs therapy. All of my brothers need therapy. Who dead and gone, dead and gone. Same like Mr. Tony Seeley needs therapy. Please do not, yeah, me read this already. The evidence is conclusive that send conditions which are present from childhood, if not dealt with in line with the same code of conduct, can blight the lives of individuals into adulthood. And you want to tell me bomb clot about you go prison me and send me a prison and evict me. And that's why my brother said me no have no house in Jamaica. And when I reach back there, I can go build 10 panel land. May I chat everything, you know? Because they too need counseling. I am proof that it happens. Google is where my experiences and life stories are documented. And no man I can't tell me must remove this and remove that. And dirty idiot boy I come in here. I can't tell me say one anything when me say happen to me in my head there. Me I make you up and want to come give me pill. Dirty boy, you sound like you sound like Richard Harty. Maybe on our family. What when went there only 10 years after mama dead till Tam dead. And I know when come out. Like a chink. Bed bug. However, I must make it clear that I was the victim of systemic institutional discrimination that triggered my post-traumatic stress disorder after I experienced bereavement and losses. So it happened after Byron. It happened after Mama. Now it happened after Dustin and by my little brother. Little but him bigger than me, massive. Amley. Because the two of us were the ones who were more scared that we wouldn't live to be 60. Papa lived to be 62, but we were like, we wouldn't live to be 60 and be healthy. I said to him at his last birthday, I said, brother, you're going to reach the 62 too. Yes, he has disability. And you can see him on my husband's video because he came. But like idiots they are, traumatized they are, they left and go away. And now they don't talk to me. And I couldn't care fuck all, 3 fucks. So, Mimi Owusu, stop abusing Dominic. Stop abusing Dominic. And go find a man or a woman for that matter to play your games with. I'm not biased. For all I know, you might be a hermaphrodite, you have the two. So find yourself a man or a woman and leave Dominic alone. I listen to you talk, girlfriend. Girlfriend, you present yourself as a girl. But might be a man in there somewhere. Like the African woman when me say her two sitting. You listen to people talk, Think me don't listen to people talk? Yeah, I do. That's why I'm not teach young man lessons. I'm not racist. Well, there's a racist in all of us, but I was trying to protect him as a grandson, as a grandmother. Don't go back in anybody's house, you're alone, matey. Watch your back, matey. Watch your side, matey. Watch your front, matey. Because it could have been a different outcome if I was a different person. If I had decided, okay, I've had fucking enough of life. Here is my chance to get out. I weigh up every possibility. Because I wasn't expecting them to send one person here. And he's so young. He needs protecting. So I was more than protecting him by trying to teach him a lesson. At Jamaica, me come from, Me live in a street where boy get lick off a bike, clean get lick off a bike. Then go take out lady out of bed and murder him. And what they do to that family? LG get shot in our chat. Charmian get shot. I wait for and bust me do all of them there. Facebook have them. Before me know about YouTube, me I get 7.60k views on my mother's eulogy and Charmian's story. So I don't know me I tell story. So I want to go where. And me tell the whatever, me tell the idiot boy about the first person who committed suicide. Mr. Barnaby. Take off him clothes and fold up and put on him gun. Walk in the river. He just sink. So that means I drink something before I go there. But then say you go down and come up 3 times. Me know a story, so I want to go where. Me say my parents, great-grandparents were land barons in Westmoreland. Chambers Lane. So me have history behind me. So now concern me a prison for me truth. I'll be more famous than Nelson Mandela. I'm famous already. Who is that? How are you going to justify? Well, yeah, yes, Marv.
How are you?
Me there sit down and weather the storm and try and live it up.
That's what can do.
Mm-hmm. I show you one story. Yesterday, me go out for the first time after 4 days. Me lock up in here and me say, when me come out and go for my medication and come back. From me come back, my phone a ring. You know, say, I mean, know how I do it, you know. You know, say, my phone a ring. And I feel my phone number come up on the phone. My phone is ringing, my house phone, and it's my number is coming up on the phone. Yeah?
Your house phone I call you. Your house phone I call yourself.
No, my house phone I call my house phone. I never, everybody is shocked. But you, one at the time, when me tell you, say, me believe I went Trevor, but I know when Trevor. Police come here and says, they get a call from somebody, say their name Duncan, and it was my house phone. No, me I think say yes, maybe it did happen. So the person who is doing it is like ever so often, my phone ring. So first when the person calling, first call, a person called 2 times and the number ending 50. Yeah? And then I neither. So this person is provoking me. Yeah? And it's no other than the African girl. Eh? No, I don't. What I do, I take the mobile and I record it 2 times. So because them I say me I make up things. You understand? So me not answer the phone, but I made sure I do 2 recordings and then I call the police and report it. The police said them I send somebody come here. Marv, the police said a 25-year-old come here. The person don't know about the Equality Act and whatever. So me I teach him a lesson. Me say to him, say, come here, so he not come. So me I show him. So when do he make sure he go, that's why I put the door upon the lock. But me make him turn about there and teach him a lesson. And me go to my stamp club bar, me go for the hammer them, and me go in the kitchen for the knife them, and me take out this is and me show him. I said, don't you ever let anybody send you in, especially in an enclosed space. Suppose I wasn't a different person. And suppose me decide, say, okay, me have enough with life, so here's my chance for them take me out. I was teaching that local lesson. In Senga University. So you see why university teach them? In a Tidem Madam Day. When he born, the year when me I graduate from Lambeth College, with a student at the year certificate. And he go to university. And he don't know the Equality Act. But a him then send come. Yeah. My wishes are for my readers to benefit and be inspired. I was diagnosed with chronic anxiety on Monday, 18th July 2006 for my health and social care examination with the Open University 2004 to 2010. I spread the studies over those years. Because I did not have a medical diagnosis for Parkinson's disease, I gave the judge, the solicitor, one of my book. I gave the barrister one of my book. I gave the man who came here one of my book. I gave Joseph one of my book. I can't remember if I gave Dennis one. I've been giving these books away. Yes? I left one for my neighbor. And she tell police that whatever, police know about it. So it's like a something bad. And my brother said it's a scandal. My brother, my little brother. So let me read it for you here. There's many things I write. To date, I was only able to get treatment because I call me but me want to finish talk to Marva one at a time. That's how you always go. So me not go answer him till me finish talk to Marva one at a time. To date, I was only able to get treatment after the occupational health doctor passed me fit for work when concerns were raised about alleged behaviors that were not deemed normal. The doctor advised me to get counseling. Yeah. So when the she boy come here and talk about what is in my head, it's already written in my book. Yeah. And when him where I say him when I call me. So but when me see other number I call, me don't know who I call, so me decide not to answer my phone. Yeah. So it's in my head. And there's nothing recorded until 2017 when whatever concerns raised. Here it is. My life is an open book. I only never talk about other people's business that might impact. My brother is dead and gone how much years now. And I have to safeguard myself from certain death and imposition of medication and being sectioned. The doctor advised me to get counseling to find out why I react the way I do to certain situations. I have since had counseling from the professionals at the Maudsley Hospital, although I am not cured. I am in control. Yeah? A man go come tell me not to mention Maudsley. Solicitor going to tell me not to mention Maudsley. And if it take off this and take off that. So now, how can I trust those people? I am on the King's College Hospital, King's College London website with Dr. Faith Matcham. And he go tell me, say, me must mention Maudsley. And me must mention the she boy will come here. How can that be right? Yeah? And as the psychiatrist said, I'm supposed to instruct my solicitors and I'm supposed to question witnesses. Here it is in my book. Let them come prison me and put me out a door. Make them prison me and put me out a door. I am in control of my life once more. I am nearly back to good from before the time when my father took sick. I want to put me down and take away the work. Put me on benefit ever so often. I must go do whatever. So me comply. But I empower myself. During that time, you don't take one to easily fool me. So that's why I sit down in here wait. I make sure I comply. I shut down YouTube. I shut down YouTube and start again. I shut it down. I shut them down and start again. And YouTube is playing fuckery. And all who is playing fuckery. And me also take out Dominic titty out of your mouth. It's not a lollipop. Why I adopted the Daily Express columnist mantra, take, don't lie. Edited, published on LinkedIn. 69 publication before LinkedIn steal my first, whatever. I was an influencer. 26 of the 4th, 2017. So when me all them they are going with their antics, make them go on with them fucking antics. Because my book is here. So YouTube want take, LinkedIn want take, Twitter want take, Facebook want take, Instagram want take. They want take me whole website where me sit down and create from scratch. Go on with it. Send me a prison. Under what grounds are you sending me to prison? My mother used to say, me no name rice when it hot, me wait for it for cool. Hot what? You know, from when me want to set up something like that. I told everyone who would listen before that I am a background person. For the mere fact that I have a diagnosis of chronic anxiety. 18th of the 7th, 2006. A man a phone tell me can this and me can that. So no take on legal aid if you can stitch we up like them we sell us out. Me no call on no name me now. Me say man. Let me stop call that the one the name because me get black out. Which I call my Parkinson's from the time I reach puberty because the Parkinson's disease that is part of my DNA, father and uncle, 2 male. Don't know where it come from. I thought my grandfather had died early, but no, I found something when I done and said, yeah man, that's cool. Yeah, Marv. Me tell them the situation, you know, boy come and, oh, he might write down this and he might write down that. So he was very nice, you know, don't get me wrong. And I was trying to protect him more than anything. So I was like really nice to him. Because like, unlike some of them, when I asked him, I said, how old are you if you don't mind? He said he was born in 1999. So that's when I graduated from Lambeth. He's a really nice bloke. And he went to university. But Marv, how can you go to university? So what? Is he a police? He is a police. But a police that don't know, he doesn't know about send. When I said I was a Senko, he doesn't know what that is. He's never heard it. He doesn't know what send is, and he doesn't want to go into the Equality Act. So that means he doesn't know nothing about it. So I'm in here talking. He knows about the situation with me and Debbie. So he's that verse. But he might come and ask me about if me could have given him the information for sitting there rather. I said we need to go back to 2017. And I said to him about what happened, police coming here, this, that, and Tiara. So Marv, me want to teach him a lesson. I said to him, me a record. Marv. No, that is my rights. Don't tell me that, please. That is the only way people is making money. That is the only way that man who came in here the other day with the woman never done something drastic, although I have somebody here. My recording is my rights. People are making, it's like a news business. It's a business. Yes? We need to understand what our rights are. So when the man come in here, oh, you're reconnecting. When the man come in here, me tell you about the man we don't talk. Right, it gone. Everybody are going to tell me if you stop the recording. If I don't record, how do I have information? This is a recording, isn't it? This is my book. And if nobody's going to read my book, I give it to them. That's another form for them to whatever. Yes, ma'am. No, the internet sometimes it even. Marv, me tell you about the man. Me tell you, remember you warned me and say I must be careful, yeah? because they can come in here and come take me out of my house. You remember telling me that? All right. I am here. I was on a Zoom on the 20th with the housing ombudsman. So everything I could be seeing. And the next day I'm here. So my friend came. So because I met him, he was working at a restaurant and I used to go there. So I said, let me do a recording for my thingy because Paul came and done some recording for me. So I said, let me do a little recording. So he, we tell the story of how we meet. When I hear my bell ring and when I look through the window, I see the man and the nurse. So they come and ring the bell and move back and go behind the gate. So I stayed at the window and I said, do you want to come in? And they said, yes. Me and Lydie's here. Me a record. They came. I went, I opened the door. And then I came in and I stand by the door holding onto the door. The lady came to the door and said, should we come in? I said, yes. That's why I opened the door. She came in first and then he stood a little by the whatever. As soon as they enter, I said to them, I'm recording. Everybody tells me, say me should not have told them, but that's not how I operate. You're coming into my place. I am recording it. I have my right to record, but I'm going to let you know so you're not surprised. And you say you didn't know. The lady said something to me, and then he said to me, are you recording? I said, yes, I told you when you entered. He said I should turn the recording off. I said, why should I turn the recording off? What they come about is confidential. I said, no, I'm not going to turn my recording off. Well, our policies and procedures said. I said, I never saw any of your policies and procedures, and I never signed any of your policies and your procedures, and I will not turn my recording on. I did not put a recording on because you're here. My recording was on before you came. Marv, whatever it is, so me trace them out here. I never curse them out. I just say, get out of here now. Marv, whatever they came about is what you said. If I had turned that recording off, regardless of ladies here, they would have come to carry out what they come to do. Yeah? Yeah. So that's what I'm showing you. I did not put a recording on because they came. Because when he came, he asked to come and visit me. And when he came, I said to him, usually when people come to my house, I record them, but I'm not recording them. Yeah? Because I had gained his trust. Yes? Yeah. So that's basically what I'm saying. Yeah? So the police, no, I don't know if you remember, you work in the early years. And especially if you have a child with special educational needs, and certain they say safeguarding is everybody's responsibility. There is no way one police officer, and furthermore, it wasn't a female, it's a male. So I was trying to teach him a lesson today. Don't go back into an enclosed space by yourself. Where would there be a backup okay, they said I'm mad and I'm this and I'm that. What if I had become as they said? So I was just teaching him a lesson today. I hope he learns. I think probably he might have shit himself. So yeah. Yeah. So I come, the man did come to come carry out in whatever because he's concerned about my welfare. But I was on Zoom where everybody could see me the evening before. So why you come today and telling me to turn off my thing? Yeah? Yeah. So they came. If I had turned off the thingy, regardless of light, because they did not come expecting to see anybody here. Probably he might have heard that I didn't even pull my curtain. Because a certain time of me staying, I mean not even pull the curtain. So nobody don't know what me are doing here. Yeah, you understand? If me not have to open my door, if you go nowhere, me not open the door, me stay in here, me close my curtain. So they don't know what is happening in there. So they would have tell them say. Me not even pull me curtain and me not come out. For when Paul actually carried the video that he made for me come, and then me pick up the letter, then put them on the side. So they probably get the information. But I was on Zoom with the housing ombudsman the evening before. I was on Zoom. Yeah? So yes, I'm here, dear. Mm. So my cousin when I call me, so yeah, I got to talk to him. Everything all right your side though. How the grandkids? Yeah, all right. Oh, okay, okay. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. You pick me chocho them rest of chocho yesterday. I have one whole city full of chocho in there. Mm. Like that tell me say me can juice them too. Mm. Come on. So all right, may I talk to my cousin a little bit. So take it easy, okay? Yeah, thank you. Everybody attack, so I don't know why. Here, see this in there. Stand up, speak out. Hmm. See, let me get my cousin now. The following is one. The following is one of the correspondences I shared with the Daily Express newspaper Mental Health Crusade. I have my own signing in page. Yeah, so all who has shut me up now and I go tell me if we remove. I apply my Fight for Justice Facebook campaign showing my former employers the establishments and the systems not to take liberties with an empowered, educated black woman at the end of her tether. Yeah? Especially when the chips are down, instead they try to brush it off with the excuse that I am mad. Yeah? It made if made public, they will have to deal with them after effects of their discrimination. Yeah. So when solicitor can tell me if he move this this that and then whatever, me give him me book go read it. I can write my own stories, essays, and reports. This is my first book. My manuscript was stolen and the content changed, then published without my permission to distort who I am. So dirty idiot me also. Who I am? Yes, this is my book I'm reading from. The police was sent to section me from a malicious report that I allegedly write on Facebook. I was feeling suicidal. It's in a book published. Now here is in my head, idiot pedophile boy. Dealing with this thing. Go and suck down on the titty as a lollipop girl and come off of my phone. Dealing with the stigma of mental health. I am a communicator, and as a result, I enjoy responding to articles and online posts pertaining to SEND and injustice in the workplace due to my hidden disabilities. Boy, go to university, 25-year-old, born when me I graduate from Lambeth College with a Student of the Year certificate in my 40s. A grandmother. And him a come here, him never hear about SEND. And he don't know about the Equality Act. So he don't hear about SEND, he don't know about SENCO. And you tell me those are form part of any studies in schools, much more university. And you go to university in England and you don't know nothing about it. And me have student when me teach a basic school, call a Salabi, we come here come study law. Me don't like to know how we have law there. Me not study now with law or nothing. I just want my experience. Send me a prison and tell me if you remove. So me shut down my YouTube for now. And start afresh. Hi, Mr. Jury. I have been following the mental health campaign in the Sunday Express newspaper over the past weeks with keen interest. This matter is of grave importance to me because of the personal experiences I've encountered throughout my life. The reason I am making contact is to congratulate the team on taking up the fight for people who have faced mental health issues and do not have any sounding boards to hear our personal circumstances and situations in dealing with conditions that are considered as taboo. And you're going to tell me now, me love record. So if me no record, how me have evidence? How me can tell the world, say, they send a 25-year-old in here on his own, considering I'm supposed to be this person who is uncooperative, unprofessional, rude, intimidating, confrontational, aggressive, lacking empathy, a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment, a violent nuisance. And they said a 25-year-old in here was born when I was graduating from Lambeth College. You see how much I pack? Or he's driving a car in certain circumstances. One person. I am a female. You could have ball out for rape or something. If me want bad, we just show them the dangers. I am showing people the dangers. So put yourself in those dangers. Who sent him here? I told them the situation. And he knows of my story because he mentioned Debbie Gilchrist. Where is Naren Masira? Where is Samantha Gibbs? Where is Trina Filbert? And why is there a man in here kicking my door? And I go in my garden and talk and he's open his window and whatever. He turn up on my door and threaten me. And Housing for Women, 16 days of activism. Ever blur? Nah, the activism. I start yesterday, so today is second day. Housing for Women was good. But now what are they? Linked with the Queen Camilla on ITV News documentary conducted over a year. Mervelee Myers was the face of winner of 70 ITV News, splashed across the world. Before my job won favor joke fuck. Maybe if I share a brief account of my own personal experiences, you will begin to understand why I have become a skeptic of all gift wrap packages, including the legal aid money, where how much time then they can stitch me up. So they use it to make me a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment. And now they make using it to tell me to shut up. But how me fi shut up when this is out there? How me fi shut up when me dey on website? How me fi shut up when me dey here and me dey there? And how me fi shut up when you go tell me some me fi close down whatever? And me fi shut up when the proper person who done the psychiatric report and said I should instruct myself, I can instruct my solicitor and I can question witnesses. You not give me any time to do it. But Mimi Owusu can be here. Mimi Owusu, who was getting Dominic's section, so she can perform her perversity, collect money off him, and then use him as a sex toy. And you come right about home, he said Jonah Sullivan, whatever. Jonah Sullivan is a pervert, mate. Wants to be dominant over male and female. Where is Neil King, Jonah Sullivan? Where's Rashid Iqbal, Jonah Sullivan? Where's Conor Bartgate, Jonah Sullivan? Where's my Hilda Miller, Jonah Sullivan? How many lives have you destroyed, Jonah Sullivan? Yes, cuz. Hello, cuz. Me there, you know. Me there, I start to do 16 days of activism. So today are the second day. So me I make myself useful. And Paul make some video for me. So as soon as we get back online, we can set up a thing. Right now, me close on me to YouTube until further notice.
Okay, so where you go?
No, you know, when me say me close it down, me put them on private.
Okay. Oh,
But me still a carrier. So it's like me start over afresh. So then did it till whatever.
oh, okay.
So when you come back now, me put out there, me say me get the laptop fixed, but it's something they not did it, so me just I go focus on that. So the other two now, the brother say some of the keys never work. So the brother say I go fix that, and then me I fix the other one. He say good, me no fi whatever. Fix it. Some you know, fix the two of them. So when me get them back now, me have more and thing. Plus me set up my Apple thing, plus me set up my Google because everything did gone. Right now, some of the bank mess up. So I tell them me get me BT thing sort out and me get one other account, EE. So me get one EE SIM card with the whole heap of sitting so me can have whatever. Me buy one tablet. Yeah. So you get back current.
Yeah, man, I get the current now and I just get back the internet.
Good.
So, yeah, so everything back to normal now. So, that the time start up at the laptop, and everything is kind of come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, so it's my second one now. So, I like one and two things to do, but that's the better.
Mm-hmm.
But the most important is the internet there and the light there.
Yeah.
And just one weekend comes out that out.
Yeah.
So we're there.
Mm.
Yeah, man. And I can't one, but me I say you was busy.
No, choose some of this when they're on the line. So me say make them finish first one at a time. But it's like that, you know, you know, get no call till all of them are come in one time. So me say chew me the panny with her, let me just finish first and then me talk to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Like me have some massive chocho. Me not talk to you since so me tell you so me get one liquor mouth organ.
Yeah, man, you did tell me.
All right. So me I'll do my storytelling. Me just I wait for them finish with this kangaroo thingy we are going.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Well, whatever you want to edit, just send it to my phone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me just wanna wait. No, the one where Paul done, it's already done proper. But me I go have some other things where me go want, like showing the one little thing with the chocho within I garden. So me want when we go up on the platform and we are do the thing there. And then me want you figure to start do the little thingy them. But I talk to one professor where have some brilliant ideas. So me want to work around them there. So if you could have even go catch the cave thingy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And me I go talk to Donald, see if you can go see Tom's brother for me. But me I have to go talk to Donald first.
Okay, yeah.
Because that would a nice forgetting story, like how he did know my great grandmother.
Yeah, man, because him have a wonderful story there when he forget it.
Mm.
But anytime you're ready for that, just let me know.
Yeah, man, me just I run things out so more than likely. After me done with whatever me I deal with their stuff and me doing court on the 13th and them I tell me say this and that. So me just I read some extract from me book for me, I narrate it and whatever. So me just make myself comfortable and whatever. So yeah, man. You did get any chance to look on the camera?
Yeah, man, me just give at the internet now, so me kind of use some my block the foot and
Yeah. That at least.
yeah. But me I say I go and practice that to the net just now.
Uh-huh.
So me I go and read up on it and so for you. But I think it can work. It can work. It can work, man.
Yeah, man, it will work.
It can work. Make go through some height.
Uh-huh.
It can work.
You did get there something there, that's something?
Him say more care come.
Okay. You buy one bus.
I saw him tell me say him buy one bus, then say more drive and care come.
That's good.
I didn't get a bus man, so at least he can help himself now.
Yeah, me try make a sacrifice. Then they are man grateful, but at the end of the day, I feel me them. So
Yeah, true.
you understand? But then they are man grateful.
Yeah.
But I feel me them, so me have to still play my part.
Yeah, that's true.
So I get one nice bus and then get you a good price. So so I say I have to got certain things to do, but that's how it go.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You think he can move around and help himself now and get it over?
Yeah. Because as me said to him, me say, if him when I think like me, he would when sit down there rely upon people to come vote for him, for whatever. Yeah, but they don't learn. They don't learn. They love shit. They love shit in a higher grass than them batty. And that's a them problem.
Not sure that.
How is Auntie last time you talked to her?
One day last week, we talked to her, but the net did I get trouble.
Uh-huh.
I never get finished talk to her, but we talked to her last week.
Okay.
And Tina did call me to talk to her.
Okay.
I think it's a job to make on.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, I want something, man. Okay, busy. When name? Okay. Good. How will him be now?
Next month, 1 year.
When my December born? What date of December?
The 27th.
Okay, well, 22nd.
27th, 1 year.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So when you're ready for that, just let me know.
Yeah, man, me just run off certain things, so maybe I'll get back, probably start doing little something so that me can get the me want the OSB, the whatever the thing, then back pan there. So it's just, maybe we might need to do little setting up, but then the back pan this a computer when me I do use me most writing. And then me I realize now, say, me are the one with Paul set up that are the Apple thing, and me have Apple sign in, and me I set up everything gradually. So when we go back now, I just everything set up.
No problem.
Mm.
Yeah. No problem. So look more then.
Yeah, man, I'll take it easy.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. If Rastapa thing, I put them people sinting in a Sinti fee. Everybody I take out Sinti now, and me I just say whatever. If you full up my phone, anything that when reflective of me, yeah, I fucking take me, I take it off. Okay. Okay. So I'm putting certificate on there. That's cool. Yeah? Me no want fucking nothing about anti-gene, nothing. Anti-gene make me come and me sit there and say, oh, you want to be participant. All of them, same like a... Yeah? Me want for me fucking space for my thing. So nobody now come put me in a fucking group again. All right. Later on, me take out whatever. Yeah? Shantichi. Stories of the new yew tree from, I don't know how you pronounce village. New moon intention. Friday the 29th November 2024. Full moon reflection. Friday the 13th December 2024. Meet Louis and DLR. Time 6:30 p.m. Email info Ashanti cheat whatever. Offerings £12 for one walk. £20 for 2 walks. Storytelling mediation to honor the self-love spirits of the trees. New moon storytelling night walk mediation join us. We have fucking more better things to do with my fucking money more than whatever. Tan same place yourself. See me sitting here. Anybody who think again say them are also take me make two things and me in a them group and whatever. And then promise, oh, all right, may I make you perform? And when me did it, never. See me and me for my performance. Yeah. Let me get over this fears, yeah. Yeah? Make them send me a prison. Yeah? But this is my story. So may I make sure when me I go court the 13th, I carry it. And when they talk them fuckery, I said, can you refer to so and so? I'm gonna say, no, I am entitled to question witness, instruct my solicitor, and I was not given that chance. So I'll take my book. I'm going to say my witness is my book. It should be used in the curriculum, considering that a 25-year-old police officer was sent here who doesn't know about the Equality Act. Let me carry on. So this is my life now. Right here I'm staying. You're going to tell me can't call me, if it take off. From an early age, I was confronted with the tragedy of witnessing my dad's decline, which lasted for over 10 years. He had Parkinson's disease along with other health conditions. He had what they call stoppage of water, but that is also part of the cancer that's in the family. Yeah? So at one time they had to put catheter for him to pee. Yeah? So I know where I'm coming from. I never witnessed any blood with my father's catheter. But when I went to do the care assistant training and I had to go into the place to go do the practical, I actually see blood coming out of people. They were peeing blood. And that's when I decided certain things I will not be able to do. So I have the training, and that's why I could help Tom so much. But certain things, when I went to Turney Special School, it's a school, inclusive school, from young age to secondary school. And when I see certain behaviors, and I said, oh no. I remember the name of the teacher. She said, Mervelee, you would do well here. But I know I couldn't cope with certain things emotionally. So I know me better than anybody yet. So you can tell me fuck about what me fit take off and what me not fit take off. And I gave you a copy of my book. So why haven't you read it? And why am I allowed to instruct you? And why am I allowed to whatever? Because court can do this when me have Sterlini and me have bell pan paper, yeah? What then do? So District Judge Beecham, me have to go split the difference. Why Housing for Women has done what they done. And when did they do it? When my brother is dying of prostate cancer. And poor Liquor Amley. No, Amley's not Liquor. Amley's massive. Over 6 foot tall. And have body with it too. I'm the little one, man. Yeah? So now Rasshopper having one WhatsApp now. Him tell me what me. Yeah? So when me have set up, me not need to complete with nobody. But this a fucking thing. I don't fucking need to compete with nobody. But when me can have 6 point whatever, Google come put them rascal sitting in there come talk about. I feel you sitting me go copy Google. And you tell me so me I breach your policy. When me go copy it from for your place. You see, so that's why that little rascal boy. And when I say rascal boy, I'm not saying it to be whatever. Because he's a lovely chappy. But he doesn't know the danger he was in. So I want him to realize that he can go and challenge his boss, who's going to send him out alone and another thing, and said, no, I am a man. I am not allowed to go in the presence of a woman. Can you imagine if he had triggered me? And despite my good intention, I thought, trying where I thought, because 16 days. 16 days of you say me alright, and I'm not knowing this a fucking head. 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. I explained it to him, you know. I said gender-based violence doesn't mean it's the man. It could be a woman. I could be a gender-based. I could be a gender-based violence I had today and attack my grandson. Can you imagine if I was as mad and whatever as they say? I was teaching that young man a lesson. Because I wouldn't want anybody to harm my grandson, Dante Legister. He's the oldest. And then I have Adrena Legister. And I have Kevin Murray Jr. And I have Navan. Which one name? One a Navanti and one a Navan. And then I have Zayden. One of them, Navan, yes. Sickle cell. His heart, his whatever, lung collapse, Christmas. He was only a year old when his lungs collapsed. And all those things. I want to now see them there sitting there. Yeah? My grandson who is sickle cell. Navan register. Want me get out the picture and show you? Me have too much in your video. Make them come. Send me a prison. District Judge Beecham have you a lot for you. And as for you, solicitor, I can tell me can't say this and get that. You see that boy we come in here with that dirty African girl? Say she a nurse. You can't feel it bone them. You see that dirty boy we come in here say I'm a psychiatrist. I must say Richard Harty brother, or I must say Richard Harty man or girl. Yes, my brother was bisexual. I know what I'm talking about. But I wasn't aware of it until I was here. I couldn't understand why my brother could throw acid on another human being. But now I can. Because if I was my brother temperament, all this a little rascal idiot, my grandson, that gets on licking her ass here today. And joke him up with my pen. You teach him a rascal lesson. Never go back into an enclosed space with anybody because you don't know what is coming next. I could have flipped today. This for all I've been going through. I could have flipped despite my good intention, but you'll flip. I was teaching you like a bastard a lesson. I'm not saying these things lightly, you know. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm using the narrative so people understand how I've been pushed. Because I've certainly been pushed when that little idiot boy come here. After I was on Zoom with my toilet seat on my head. I record everything and it gone on the sitting. I mean, I get me Zim if you put in there. Me order me Zim for me tablet. Me blur not. Them a go want me for go on do code or whatever. Report a code for them. However, it was the Parkinson's that caused my family the most concerns as it affected every aspect of the family's welfare. I can recall his shakes at the beginning until his total loss of mobility. And everything else that is eventually destroyed because of the deterioration in his health. As a teenager, I began to question my fate, asking why my dad, who had lived and served, God had to suffer so much. Can you imagine my contribution in this country? And this is what? Face of Winner 70. On Sky News. I was on Sky News, yes. I'm not talking about my own personal thing. Just get captured. Macmillan website, because I was interviewing, I saw them doing the Macathon or the whatever. No, I do back. The person was deaf. Sign language. Yeah? There's a lot I have under this belt. And there's this mad head here. The onus was left on my poor mom to take the reins of responsibilities that were once my dad's, as well as her own job as a mother. And some little pussy whole white car blouse boy in your kick door. And when me go in my garden and me a sing, I know who I am. So little car blouse thinking bumba hole me also we had Dominic get Dominic section behind Titi if he play with that as lollipop. I know who I am. Bird, Rastafari Bird legs gifted me the philosophy of brains. He has a bird. I have writings. And I have poems around that. And when me in there sing, I done a song. Boy, I up in the window, I come tell me, shut up, you don't know who you are. And then them I come say, whatever they be do, me do. And police come here, come join them. And look at that white boy, born 1999, when me I graduate from college, I come in, oh, you might write down the medication when me I take. What the fuck that have to do with you idiot boy? And you don't even know what the Equality Act is. Protected characteristics. What the fuck my medication have to do with you idiot boy? When me ready for you or whatever. So if Rastafari, if Rastafari thing on him, one me I go find me Cynthia with him. And when him a do me book and whatever, I go put in that blood clot Cynthia. If you think of him wanna in there. And when how much time me go perform with him, and me no see nothing fuck all yet. In the end, my mom was faced with caring for my dad and her mother, who died within a month of each other. Yeah, that's what my family went through. Trauma upon trauma. My dad and granny died within a month of each other. They both were reliant on mom. My granny eventually succumbed to one of her many strokes and died of a broken heart after her son was brutally murdered 2 years before. So let me tell you the story, which is not in the book. The last time my granny came outside, that's why when me ready, me lock off. Me don't open me curtain, me not come out a door. The last time my granny was seen outside by me, I don't know if anybody else noticed, was when they brought my uncle Tira Chambers' body home. He was the first one buried on our land. From March Pen, he was living at March Pen Road, St. Catherine. He was the chairman of the cooperative of the Bernard Lodge Sugar Factory. My uncle left Westmoreland because of the marriage that he went into. So I never knew my uncle until probably about 2 years before he died. I came from school one day, I went to Miss Connie, and there was this massive man. So there are tall people. My granny is short. My grandfather on my mother's side is massive, over 6 foot. I don't know my grandfather on my father's side. I thought he died young, but I found his birth certificate, so he died in his 70s. And I must say him when the taco black grass. Taco black. Because my granny on my father's side is over 6 foot tall. So you see me catch up down the ground here, so? Me have some cousin, woman, 6 foot tall cousin. And me have some there little bit so. And when me find, me think me have Chinese in me, till me go find big Bantu people them. A picture of the Bantu people, and I could fit my granny in there. The event where I went and found that, where I meet me also. So me also stop dominate tete, for lollipop and go find yourself a man or a woman. Yeah? Now make me get by your case, me also. For me we go do a whatever. Out of Brixton for you, a Winrow Square. Now, me countrymen them, so me just want to get off of this. Make them send me a prison. Direct Justice Beach and send me a prison. She want to keep the case. Me going back to court and all me going back to court with. And I'm going to say, can you have given the barrister a copy of my book? I've given the solicitor a copy of mine. Can you now use the relevant parts of this book? I'm not going to tell you where the relevant part is, and do your job. That's all I'm going to court to say on the 13th. The psychiatrist said I can instruct my legal team, and I can question witness. So we are going to need Greenwich. What happened on the 24th? What happened on the 26th? What happened on the 27th? What happened on the 1st of August, Emancipation Day? I preach, and I practice we preach. So we need no storytelling or nothing. Me have me story. So me have me Iron Cynthia, and me have me Flutina. Where they? And my father, me talk about. And then me grow up with. My father did have a Flutina. Musical instrument. So who have come tell me me not steam yet, for me not time. Come send me a prison justice. Come send me a prison judge, district judge Beja. Send me a prison. Because me I bring a copy of my book. I mean, I said not more. I said go find the relevant bit. Yeah? Didn't you see that poor little man so traumatized in court with me? I don't think Judge Beecham met him because he was in the hospital. I don't think you meet him, Beecham. But you think say you're a bad girl, Beecham. So me a bad girl on you for that's why a 25-year-old can make them send him in here. A 25-year-old can make them say they have no right to send a man in here. 16 days of activism. I could have been. You hear me, fart? Let fart be free. I kill more Mervelee. You not ready for dead yet? Yeah? It could have been a female, a grandmother, battering her grandson to death. Police in a trouble! Police in a trouble! Police in a trouble! They sent a 25-year-old young man who went to university, was born the year I graduated from Lambeth College into the Viper's Nest. They claim that this lady is mad and sad and whatever. Police in a trouble! You want me sing like a me father? Me got me one Christmas and behold the Lamb of God that passeth all understanding. And when me who so there some dominated. Let fart be free. You hear about Tombstone and St. Elizabeth? Go do the research. They said Mervelee went to fucking stush. So the father come and he must squeeze it. If she never will squeeze it, she never will live longer, but she has squeezed and it kill her ass. So job man laugh. Hey, what do them doing? Come slam door now, come kick door. You know, if I went, me not have a go to the kitchen. I when depression bring, sickness bring. But me I got my dentist appointment tomorrow. When I can't take on heart. Me also stop down on the tete. Leave the boy alone. Yeah. So I have stories to tell. From a little bit, them a murder woman in Jamaica. Dig out then yeah, Miss Sam. You never know Miss Sam in person. Dig out Miss Sam, yeah. So you hear she live in one other community, but the crime come from that the community all the way. Hey, there's a story about my father when we fought. A storytelling, you know, I don't do fart storytelling too. So my grandpa put him drum there. I mean, I tell you about the Spanish jar, the pana jar. And what if I story me like me, you know? You see the milk when me drink and the saxuma there when me eat. So that means me not ready for dead yet. Fart tell you say you're not ready for dead yet. See there? The way them a drop off on my finger. That's how me maga. I find ways for juice me. Woo! Them will talk about Miss Icy the farter. And Miss Icy said, brum, brum. Whoa, they used to call me father 66. And when my father, boom, boom, boom. I won't tell them something I remedy for me, man. Mimi, I also leave Dominic Titi alone. Mimi, I also leave Dominic Titi alone. Leave the poor boy alone. You're abusing that boy. Imagine my own devastation when I realized my dad's condition was hereditary. You see why I didn't have any more children? Do I need to explain? And from an early age, I began to display some of the signs and symptoms of Parkinson's disease. To cut a long story short, I immediately had to alter my life, and I know I was prevented from achieving my full potential because of my DNA over which I had no say. So you come tell me, fuck with what me fi do and what me not fi do. What we know did there? My life did not start when Narin Masira sent me a letter for possession. What happened before? What about the times the glass was broken? What about Samantha Gibbs sent me invite for ASBO meeting a month after she started? Therefore, with time, I learned to adapt to my condition and refuse to become a victim, and have always been aware of my limitation. And now I can't take away my voice. You can't take away my voice. I can't treat me like me an idiot because I have some little pedophile boy. We bring the whore that come here, the African girl, look like a when jackass bad. You can sit down on her backside. However, I recognized I had problems with my family situation and was only able to give it a name: depression. After coming to the UK and decided to take up studies to improve my prospect of securing gainful employment. Yeah? YouTube, may I put where me right there. Mark Rowley. Up here, so, brother declared me mad, turned family and friends against me. So me don't have nothing to hide. Labels, UURICALE, social media over that side. So you see me there in here, me a write and me a talk. You don't understand the lay of the land. That's why 125-year-old was sent here. He was born when I was graduating from Lambert College. To make a better life for myself. I always joked about the fact that I managed to pick up all the deficits, the defects from both sides of my family. Huh? So no. So the defects involve my mother cousin. But me no want to lick nobody. So that's why one boy can come in here and come tell me say no about the equality. I can't be no lazy ass. And beat him in my hand, me grab him foot bottom. Sit down upon him and beat him. So that means he can guard our shoulder and beat him in my foot bottom and he hand me. Come out. And listen me a teach you, boy. I love him to death. He could be my grandson and I wouldn't want anybody to abuse my grandson. I'm teaching lessons. Maybe I also leave Dominic Titi alone, please. But me ready to set up my comedy show. Well, I'm ready to set up my comedy show, so me I get the handcuff and play how me have me in a handcuff and me I wrestle with Holly Sweeney and Nicky Wright. Hey, after me Netflix I go hard. Me had this a laptop, me had that the laptop, me had that the apple sitting there with Paul get for me, and me had me The man say I fix the keyboard and he said me no fi do away with the one. It has a lovely color. I'm go fix it for me. From me get that, as part of my university study, So yes, me blur now when me set up in here. Crab house, kid door boy, them a come out, come take you out here in a straight jacket. A handcuff, and foot tag. Come kick door again. At this point, I am talking from personal experiences when I self-refer, because I was concerned about matters affecting my work and for which I needed some answers. This was used against me, and in the long run, when I needed the support of my NHS GP, because I had told him about my Parkinson's disease symptoms, and I was given a kick in the teeth. That's why I didn't thinking pussy, gal, Pennock. Thinking pussy, gal, Pennock. Me have your name on record in here. So you only get 20 minutes to write the report for the solicitors. Did you? And then you kick me out, innit? Thinking pussy, Dr. Pennock. You can label me as this and that. Well, me have a right for rebuttal. So that's why I leave everything in our district judge Beecham hand. Because she wants the case. Oh yes, she wants the case. But did my life only begin when Narin Masira sent me possession letter? But the time she chose to send it. Oh yes, Lord, thou art merciful. You see, when me get back my mojo and me put on weight and fat like a cut puss, that the dice can roll off of me. You think any man look for me too hard, what me I go do them? No, any man can look for me. Me I go turn where you call the way then can look for me. I mean, I go under nothing if you go hide. So if they think they're fucking bad, look for me too hard and see what me do to them. This caused so much havoc in my life, but at one difficult period, I thought I have been swept overboard by the tide of evils and emotional baggage I was left to deal with. My unfair treatment at work further exacerbated my depression. So fucking idiot boy, pedophile boy, Richard Harty, whatever. Where I can't tell me saying in my head. So it did come out of my head and in my book. Me give you one of the book, pedophile boy. And that I found it hard coping with life. Even though I had swallowed my bitter medicine and moved on, I am reminded daily of these unpleasant events in my life because they keep reoccurring at work. Come on, Gail Lewis. Come on, Gail Lewis. Me I go seek out every professional where you have another letter there. I want to get fucked good and proper. Because there has to be investigations from Kings right back. From Kings 2003 to 2000 to right now, my husband died on Byron Ward, and I was manhandled on the 6th of April after leaving the Windrush Vigil. 2 days after I was provoked by Trina Filbert. And you can't tell me, say me if you remove her, me if you call their name. Okay. I have been placed on a system where I'm being networked against, so I cannot break the mold and moved on. To make matters worse, I'm now penalizing my job for doing the work I'm paid for. And they are trying to get information about people so they can use it against them. And my file was not returned from leave. My file was not returned. I use subject access requests. I use everything. Because Jonah Sullivan have it to deal with. The pedophile, pervert, parasite, psychopath Jonah Sullivan. You bring your two daughter over from Ireland. Jonah Sullivan from Ireland is a pedophile mastermind of men in child care. I can recall when I first came to the UK, a friend told me that you never tell others the truth as they cannot handle the truth, only lies. I am beginning to see the reality only after too late to my detriment. When did I write this book? Over the years after whatever. And now you are come tell me, you are solicitor, come tell me about what me can do, from what me can do, from what me can do, from what me can do. And we must remove this and remove that. And you get doctor whatever, that said whatever. No, you don't want that. You want it from a white ass pedophile boy. Where come tell me, say, me make up enough for me one house. Liza, keep your mouth. Jonah Sullivan, a pedophile maker. Jonah Sullivan, a pedophile maker. My life has been turned upside down because of who I am, as well as my knowledge, values, and beliefs system. I was trapped without seeing my way out of my dilemma. It's in writing. So you can't say me making it up now. It's in writing, psychiatrist. So if you can't say me make it up, it's in writing. Eviction and imprisonment loom. I'm not writing, me put it down here, you know. Because Lord Jesus, social media at the top. Although I will continue following your campaign, I cannot help but say I will continue to hold my opinions and keep them to myself. That's why when people are come tell me fuckery now, oh, you must stop record. Wow. That's why that little idiot boy, pedophile boy, will come in here with order. After I was on the Zoom, weren't they recording on the Zoom? What do they have those things for? Pedophile boy. Your policies and your policies and procedure. That's why I copy this into from whatever. Why I get strike. I'm spreading it. And now the idiot them tube you. What's the opposite of you? Me need something for when me I use their name. You have to find ways around them. So you know said YouTube, you said tube you are no tube, no tire. So me a breach me comments when me go copy from them. And I'll know them not realize. So that's why I was teaching the young man some sense. Because I wouldn't love anybody to hurt one of my grandchildren. I would be so cross. I want to go dead them or do something to them. And them they don't know what I got pumpkin belly. And how mad man set up for somebody. No hurt me grandpicking them. Not even hurt me son them. No care how you see me and them a kick off. Make me put them and with them there. I feel me them. Finger think you can't chop it off. Well, you can't chop it off. But what's the sense of chop off the thinking finger? Keep the thinking finger and heal the thinking finger. At 10 years, me no work. Yeah, my husband has savings of how much he gone. I see nationwide now make sense. How much time he spend? I will continue to hold my opinions and keep them to myself, find solutions for my depression without getting my employers involved. Anything you say can come back to haunt you later when you least expect it. Even though I have no one to share my concerns with, I would prefer die than involve people at work. This is because when concerns are raised, they are shoved under the carpet by inexperienced managers who lack the knowledge, values, and beliefs to deal with these concerns. That's why I said, the young man said, he's been to university. He was born when I was graduating from Lambeth College, 1999. He's 25. And yet, whatever I go through when I was whatever, the Equality Act came about in 2010. So it was after he was born, after I studied. But yet there are a list of laws. You went through certain different states and it till it reached the EYFS. So every child matters. UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. Till he reach here so. And him no know about the Equality Act. Papa Jesus. The British educational system gone to the dogs and pedophiles. Papa Jesus, give me faith to deal with them. That's why Jonas Sullivan, a pedophile, was advisor to the Mayor of London and Ofsted. Welfare requirements. Send code of conduct. Every child matters. What them a teach them at university. That's why Richard Harty panic and call my phone. Pedophile boy, Richard Harty. The pedophile boy, Richard Harty. Me not sleep tonight, you know. I'm tuned in, you know. Me not drink, me not smoke. Me on liquor vices, me dey love titty bad. A long time me not get no titty. Me not know if me want no more titty again. Because them your titty nah. Me not pay nobody for titty me. Me also leave Dominic titty alone. Leave the boy alone, Mimi. For and foremost, us older employees are treated with disrespect whilst facing all kinds of discrimination over which we cannot do anything for fear of being labeled. Since I do not have a voice and have no one to talk to, I didn't have a voice then. Now I have fucking much more than a voice. I will be brave and stop myself from becoming a victim by finding my own remedies. And where did I find the remedies? Right. Now you can tell me fuck about what me fit do for and what me not do. And like a pedophile boy I come in here come talk about me must shut off. Me must turn it off. What you are doing here anyway? Where you did come for pedophile boy? The one good thing about this is I am a very resilient person who refuses to give up without a fight. Send me a prison. Was written down there by Mervelee Myers. Thanks to Andrew Beckford, who published my book. Not a penny. And I want to do this in honor of Andrew, because I think Andrew was abused. From what something he said. I think Andrew was abused. Hence my Facebook page, Fight for Justice. So I told you, I started Facebook advertising on Facebook, Fight for Justice, and took it to Google My Business. There are another one. I have about 4 business pages that they suspended. You open and they suspended. All of the pedophile rings, them I go get time. All of them who take money for hold me down. So YouTube, I copied your thingy. Where did I copy it from? Your strike, reason for strike. And you can tell me say it breach your whatever, me if you come off you one day. So me come off now and me I tell the world. Block me out now. Social media is a detriment to the mental health of the population. Social media is a detriment to the mental health and well-being of the population. People have been killed. People have been scammed. People have been raped. People have been murdered. People have been this. People have been that. All because of red eye and that. However, I won't make the same mistakes again by challenging social injustices and inequalities. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but ... But when it come to time, man, pick up that bed and walk. Peter said to Samuel, sign my name. Lord, I will obey thee. Sign my name. Sign my name. Oh, sign up my name. Sign my name. Oh, sign up my name. Peter said to Samuel, sign my name. Lord, I will obey you. Sign my name. District Judge Beecham have an act to follow. Sign my name. She wants to take this case, so sign my name. Sign my name. Oh, sign up my name. Sign my name. Oh, sign up my name. District Judge Beecham get the chance to put the to right the injustice. Sign my name. I put here husband. Thanks for being my sounding board, as this means so much to me, especially when I'm at a low ebb in my life, trying to stay in the UK, coping with the decline in my mom's health. And 10 years after my mom died, now you come fucking threaten me with imprisonment and eviction after some big pussy boy up there start molesting me. And I've always said I respected him because he never disrespected me. Some big pussy boy. It must be a pussy him have under him. Come kick me door now. Participants in research. If you read Dr. Maria Hudson's research paper, you will find out that I am a claimant nursery nurse of the Caribbean heritage in her 50s and wanting nothing more than to be exonerated by what was done to me in the workplace. And 10 years after my mother died. So I did this thing 2010. I done the interview right here with Dr. Hudson. And in 2024, District Job Beecham, you're going to create history, darling. Me and you are going to create history, District Judge Beecham. And boy, I can't tell me about, oh, me must remove, and me must mention this, and me must mention. Well, I gave you a copy of the book, sir. And I gave the barrister a copy of the book, sir. And I gave the Peter boy a copy of the book, sir. And I gave Joseph a copy of the book, sir. For who I know that I gave Joseph a copy. I don't remember if I gave Dennis one. Go read it. It should be part of the curriculum. So a 25-year-old don't Go learn about the Equality Act, if nothing else, before going out on any other thing I can tell me about. You want to write down my medication. What the fuck you write down my medication for youth? Youth! You can't blame the youths of today. You can't blame the youths. You can't blame the youths of today. You can't blame the youths. You teach the youths to learn in school about dish run away with the spoon. You teach the youth to learn in school about this run away with the spoon. Christopher Columbus was a damn little liar, like Mark Rowley, like Richard Hart, the pedophile. Mastermind of many child kill. You can't blame the poor young youth come. You go to university and don't know fuck all about what happened, but you come with your pen and you want to know about my medication. Using my response letter to the Daily Express was my sounding board. Husband's death in hospital. How Mervelee Myers was made a victim by HMCTS. And you can tell me, fuck, remember, must take off. But me have God, when I throw them out, and God say, put them back. Me talk with God, because I only money me talk with Papa. And me feel for curse God, me curse God. And God understand. And God no understand. Because I'm so fucking traumatized. King's College Hospital. 10 years since Mama died. For legal reasons, I am unable to disclose the workplace. Whether Andrew write that, everybody fucking know what workplace it is. London Early Years Foundation. It used to be called Westminster Children's Society. Junior Sullivan changed it into her own image because she want control over man and woman. So she have a side to her. I didn't know at the time until later on. So I actually worked in a pedophile environment. A lion's den. I wonder if Gary Simpson was involved in any of the shit storing. He's a lovely bloke. But I can say it was a hospital based in Southwark and a law firm in Wimbledon. No, that is King's College. Mapata House Day Nursery. Capsticks of Wimbledon. So Andrew changed them, yeah. Yes, I can say it. And then my husband go dead in the Palm Byron ward. Oh Lord, my God, when I was lost and wondered, consider all the work thy hand has made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, through until my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Whoever paid the pedophile boy, fi come in army host. Him and the African girl, me chase them out here. Me should have went go get me big mug of water like mama before and throw it on them. And that me should have went do. Me sorry now. But you know it had never end. If they think they're ras bad, come back here. No, it's only water I was gonna throw on them. Not hot water, cold water. I was a participant in Dr. Maria Hudson's research paper that was recommended to ACAS. Fact. Should I remove it, sir? For further research in this field, you can refer to Dr. Maria Hudson's University of Essex research paper, The Experience of Multiple Discrimination, reference 01/12-2012, Maria Hudson Policy Studies Institute, University of Westminster, ACAS Research and Evaluation Program, publications. Oh, yes, darling, I'm famous, you know. I'm very famous, you know. For multiple discriminations acknowledges that a range of social identities can influence people's workplace experiences. I'm very famous. I have multiple identities. Who am I more famous than? Probably District Judge Beecham. So now she's going to get the chance to be famous, to look at the facts that my life didn't just start when Noreen Marcia sent me a possession letter, especially at that time of my life. Come kick me do another big pussy boy. Who sent the police to section me on the 30th October 2017? Depression, 4th July 2016. Today, I must make a subject that is close to my heart, depression, and the spectrum of disability, mental and physical. The reasons are many, as I have had to cope with my hidden disabilities that were eventually triggered and exacerbated into this full-blown depression over the years. Yesterday, I was paralyzed with the symptoms of depression resulting from events over which I have no control. Before people start to judge me about issues for which they have absolutely no knowledge, District Judge Beecham, you're going to get your time. I would entreat them to take a little time to be in my shoes for just 1 second of my life. Some might think depression is the preserve of the celebrities, rich and famous. However, this is a total myth perpetrated by the media. The celebrities are knowledgeable about how to use their mental health condition to benefit their recovery and to increase their income streams. Oh, yes. I haven't worked in 10 years, despite my qualification and blah, blah, blah. They have the media and tabloid press to help them market themselves to a wider audience. Oh, yes, District Judge Beecham, you're gonna get the opportunity, darling. These days, I am making it my business to be my own self-promoter. Thank you very much. As no one celebrity is that interested in what is best for me. My younger brother nailed it precisely. And now the little crab lows, traumatized boy, go say me book a scandal. When he told me, make sure you look out for you and do what is best for you. And now like a crab lows when me put on property ladder, are you USA with me divorce husband divorce money? Me divorce money when me go take what you take now? Loan. To pay for me divorce. I can't tell me, say, me husband, you know, give me nothing now, me beat up money. You know, so the boy is sick in a rascal head. Yes, me love him to death. And when me say me love him to death, me mean say me love him to death, but the rascal boy want go get her, whatever. All of me brother them want trauma treatment. They don't get over with father. They don't get over mama. They don't get over nobody. Me brother them. Me brother them want trauma treatment. And me son them with them brainwash against me. Love them to death. I love some of them like a whole fly love shit too. Without a shadow of a doubt, I can see the sense in what he told me a few weeks ago. Yesterday, I had another meltdown as I just could not deal with the number of pressures directed in me from at me from every corner. Maybe I also take Dominic Titty out of your mouth. I do not know what I have done to deserve all the bad things that have been happening to trigger the depression as soon as I think I am in control. Maybe I also take Dominic Titty out of your mouth. Anybody else want to come trouble me? Come kick me down a big pussy boy. Come turn up out of me door and come say who fi come out make you sort them out. Big pussy boy. You take out Dominic Titty out of your mouth long enough you ring my phone. Listen to go put on your phone and listen to this apart. Take out Dominic Titty out of your mouth and listen to this apart, Mimi. African Ghana, Mimi also take Dominic Titty out of your mouth and listen to this part. I know getting into a state is not good for me, for mine or my husband disabilities and progressive health conditions. But when the black dog, yes, the black dog, depression attacks, I have no powers to ward off the attack and just go with the flow. That's why it's all 4 days. So that's why I know me start shut out the world. So when you see me no draw me curtain, you know. But I'm in here productive. So I might be on here. And when me no be there, me no presentable, but me the fire when you see me. So me find other ways instead of in the bed and that cover and do not none worry. But no, me productive now. So that's why me have my storyboard that set up. I used to me get me flu tea now. No, me I look me flu tea now. I cannot eat, sleep, or function properly to carry out normal day-to-day activities. And it's gotten worse. Me blue maga, me soon have no teeth left. And I'm in mouth. Me I don't come in like Nenen we have one number teeth. Nenen who used to when they put the potato for roast. Nenen take out the fire and them have the part where roast and they have to put it back again. And what the story me have to tell from my father. My mother was not talking, but my father was a lovely storyteller. Nene, me also take Dominic Titty out of your mouth. Being his primary carer is detrimental his overall health and well-being. If I am in a depressive state and unable to care for him myself. Yet, I managed 10 years after Mama dead. And as soon as my husband did no come, pedophile boy, we come in at my house with the African girl. Me should have went get Mama used to full the mug of water and throw it at a light mercy. Me say me had to worry for everything. Me should have went go get the water, you see. And me had dirty water down there, you know, for me no throw the water down the sink from the used to block. I don't throw the water down the sink from it used to block. So miss having the buckets. Me should have went go get it and dose the two of them, you see. And that me should have went do. Come back, you pedophile boy, and you dirty African girl. Come back, you pedophile boy, and you dirty African girl. Shut me down, me talking the truth. There are many ways to hang a dog without. If my husband start worrying about me, like what happened over the past year from October 2014 to date, then there is every likelihood he starts getting high pose. My husband would have lived probably another year. And what we no do cause him for dead. Take responsibility here. Me talk about hypo. Narin Masira send the police here 25th of October. Days after we were robbed. I came from Tony Seeley's theater of the oppressed, and found my husband going into a hypo. Here I have in the book. So me must take this out and it in my head that you pedophile boy. A hypo, me not even gonna read it. Andrew put that in there. Is triggered when blood sugar levels under 4 whatever. Too much insulin or too little food can spark a hypo. Can you imagine? Some days I don't eat. Sometimes I don't eat for 2 days. And see God have me here. Okay. Is it because I chose not to eat? No. I can only eat when my stomach will take it. What is causing all this disruption? Your responsible started at London Early Years Foundation when June O'Sullivan sanctioned the discrimination. Pedophile June O'Sullivan, pervert June O'Sullivan, psychopath June O'Sullivan. Let me put it on, take it off. And when me go through, who watch me go through? Remember saying one time it happened? It's happened at Kings. And now it come happen. And now it come happen with Housing for Women. If I am unable to perform my statutory duty of care, I am condemning both of us to sufferings that I refuse to think about owing to my traumatic childhood into adulthood. That changed the course of a promising life. That is why I probably developed the obsessive compulsive disorders, OCD behavior, as coping mechanism. Pedophiles, where art thou? Pedophiles, where art thou? Pedophiles, where art thou? They are hiding from the law. Supported by the judiciary of England and Wales. England and Wales. England and Wales. Supported by the judiciary of England and Wales. The criminal justice system, the Crown Prosecution Service, District Judge Beecham will get her chance. District Judge Beecham, you will get the chance to overturn the discrimination. My husband could have lived another year or so, another year or so, another year or so. My husband could have lived another year or so. But what was his end? Neglected on Byron Ward in King's College Hospital. King's College Hospital. King's College Hospital. I was manhandled on the 6th of April after coming from Windrush Vigil. 2 days before Trina Filbert provoked me. 2 days after Trina Filbert provoked me, District Judge Beecham says she wants to keep the case. I give her the respect to do what is right. What is right. What is right. I give her the respect to do what is right. Stand up and speak out. Support the survivors. What are them doing? I use whatever interventions I can muster to get me going. That's why I decided. Open. So you see. There's a time I'm not speaking, but I'm not spending my head under that sheet any longer than I have to. So whether I wash, then you will know. Okay, she's in that state today. She's going through a phase. It's called depression. Yeah? It's called depression. Imagine what has happened to me. And now my husband is dead. I didn't let depression, because some of the time it was my husband who was caring for me, not me caring for him. And now he's dead. You know, pedophile boy, I come tell me it's in my head. For suck your mama, dirty boy. And when me say go suck your mama, you never get enough titty. That is breast. See? They're not even turn on. Me have one Brazil now. See there? And them all up jump down. So I go say hello to my knee. That's where I'm at. Blue marga. So everything going down. Go suck your mama dirty pedophile boy. You never get enough breast milk. That's why your brain not develop. As I have been letting it known, I cuss bad words in bracket, like a trooper to alleviate my stress. It used to be in my head one time. But my father beat me. Me no cuss bad word make nobody hear again. That's always a detriment. So when me start power hit now, you know what cause it. So me now go do like my brother don't throw a sick pan nobody and take iron bar and lick nobody when they come in. I'll do a master here. I'll go take that knife and stab nobody. I'll go do whatever. If me get the chance, me throw water upon them still, you know. Dirty water, you know, like how me when store pipis and go throw it down there, you know. Yes. Maybe you know somebody did store up piss and go throw it down there. Yes. Me store up piss and me go throw it down there. For my brother birthday, me go write happy birthday, happy. Last time I have painter. Remember I went painter and the painter and decorator. Let me close my curtain. My last time I went so when my brother birthday, me go down there go paint up man and do painting and decorating. Happy birthday, Irving. Where is Mammy also? What? Take Dominic Titty out of your mouth, dirty girl. Pedophile girl, Mammy, so Afghanian descent. Take Dominic Titty out of your mouth. That's abuse. Take Dominic Titty out of your mouth. That's abuse. Because you're getting section so you can be making money off his whatever. So Mimi or woo, so take that money titty out of your mouth. It's abuse. Make that big pussy boy come back, come kick my door. Let police come here and come join in this crime nation. I curse bad words. Bad words. Like a trooper to alleviate stress. My stress as a form of therapy. Barring that I might end up provoked and frustrated into committing a criminal offense over the year. Husband's death, 700k YouTube. And yes, me fi cut it down. People come on YouTube, come become famous for making comments. Yeah? Take it off. So me close it down. Oh, yes. Abandoned and rejected. Homelessness and prison. Okay, District Judge Beecham, darling. I want to make you famous, darling. So I can write a book about you or do a podcast or something. When I do my research, so I'm giving you a chance. I'm going to make you famous, sweetie pie. Worse still, I would not be able to cope ending up in the slammer like my brother did. So I didn't hide the fact. I might not have put at the time certain information, but now it's time to put it. Generational curses. Should I carry on or I'm going to end it here? Yeah? No, I will finish the depression. Right, I've decided. I've decided where I'm finishing. Yeah? Press my voice and do some writing and put the pedophile ring YouTube why they strike my channel out there and write it up. So you say my comments is reaching you or whatever. Where did I get it, YouTube? Me no know say I saw no fucking dance. That will no right Cynthia, me take it back on no say I feel no it. And I'm not putting it anywhere else on my thingy. And I can't comment. You see how fucking dumb one is? That's why pedophilia and whatever permeate the world. And child molesters. The sad thing about my brother ending up dying as a prisoner is that he never had the sort of resilience like I possess. Yes, man. I'm the only one girl, you know, and that's why my brother didn't touch her to me. I'm still going. Sometimes I don't eat for days. Yeah. But now I totally, I can understand my poor brother. Poor thing. Died in jail on his own. From he went in, none of his family saw him. But I think my brother decided that jail was better than where he was at home, where everybody targeted him. And that's why sometimes I locked out the world in here. Yeah. I don't call anybody. Once I call and I realize that they don't want, I don't call them anymore. I stay in here and I do my own thing. I have so much things I can do. See, I buy the keyboard, I have guitar, I have out organ, I have me and this, I have me that. So I'm setting up. I'm returning for the next whatever of my life. Next year I'll be 66. Oh yes, I'll be 66. I can't turn it any other way. When I'm 65, I can say I'm 56. But once they come together, you can't change it. I'll be 66 years old and collecting my old age my state pension. And I have another little pension to come from London earlier from the scammer them not tapping on me from when nobody not call. This book is my defense. This book is my defense. The solicitor have one and the barrister have one. This book is my defense. And I might take one and give to District Judge Beecham. So he did what he thought was best at the time and went to church to wait for the authorities. You see how we do things? My brother threw the acid pan the boy them. Me not did it. And went and sat in the New Testament Church of God and waited for the police. So my brother planned it good and proper. My brother know him I got dead. My brother must well know the date when him I got dead. Yes, he had AIDS. The person my brother was, do you think he wanted to have AIDS and die young? He had so much to give. But maybe that was the price he had to pay for being bisexual. I don't know. And maybe that's the price I'm paying for being so outspoken and standing up for my right. I don't know. And maybe this is the price I have to pay because God wants me to do his work in a mysterious way. So he give me the resilience. I've never had a hypo. So I can stand up to pedophile boy who come in my house. So I can stand up to Richard Harty. So I can stand up to Juno Sullivan. So now I'm standing up to Zeba Qureshi and housing for women. Because if they don't act, then madam will have to answer some questions. What is her link with housing for women? The first black female bishop of the Church of England. I wrote to her. I said, can you mediate? Oh no, you can't mediate. No, your name gone abroad. Simon goes, your name gone abroad. You're the first black female bishop of the Church of England. What is your role in protecting women? What is your role in protecting the vulnerable? Simon goes, your name gone abroad. How much more Simon goes you want name gone abroad? Come tell me, fuck about me must remove. So me remove it. No, me remove it. What? You can fucking stop me if I read what in my book. Can you YouTube? Me say when you say breach or whatever, you pay and you send to me go copy it. Me have Richard Harty whole Cinti. Me go copy it. Before they cover, I copy Richard Harty. Me have Sympathy for Justice similar. So when me ready, me just go there, go look and copy and put it down. You know me. So you have it on there and say why you are there. So me just bumble. Me was looking through me sitting and me just bumble like, oh, warning. Me just go in there and me say strike, all right. Let me copy this rascal and me go right for me. And then you come tell me bumble clot about. Oh, we find that your comments is against our policies and procedure. Pussy wall of your policies and procedure, me take a share. And you black me out for one day. And you threaten to take me sitting. Pussy wall, and who write it for you? So now I'm going to put there. For though they read and they cannot understand. They cannot understand God holy commandment. Somebody wrong, but not the Bible. I believe. That's why when I go say pussy hole housing for women. 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Let me say, blood, look how me catch housing for women. Yeah, try to see where me fi stop, you know, for me not go no further. All right, me I go end it here, so. Page 14. My only hope is that he had time to reflect upon the circumstances that dictated the decisions he had to take. He became remorseful and forgiving for what he was provoked into doing. So yes, my brother was provoked. He was provoked. Some of the things I heard that was done to my brother. But it happened to him and it happened. His wasn't as prolonged as mine. How many years? How many times did it happen? It happened after my brother died, Byron. I picked myself up. And it happened after mom died. And I decided, you know what? My brother said, Ratty. But my brother only said, he knew I didn't have to worry. He said, go back to university for your mental health. And that's what I did. And that's when the pedophile boy, panic. I know housing for women thinks that they can get away with this because of a Zeba Qureshi and Asian in fear look like I went jackass fight bad. Me go find no, I Miss Presley said it's a feminist. But in the pan one picture, you want like old idiot looking black girl. And so then get Coolie and nigga Jamaica. They can't live without one another and they can't always live together. So they always have a problem. And when you're here, I like to teach me that Chuck Mardy through they are come there. So anytime they coolie them a chat and then see the nigga cover them a chat now. So I tap them, you know. He say Chuck Mardy through they are come there. Me say me know whatever. Like Papa say when them a go church, no one them a chat people a go church, and when they near fi go church, they say, all right, we are left here. So when we are come back, we pick you up. Hey, what do them do? Zeba Qureshi, stinking bomba whole Asian, from your take over CEO housing for me, they go downhill. Bomba whole Zeba Qureshi, from your take over CEO housing for me, that's how that go downhill. When it start go downhill 2020, when you take over, because I was on the scrutiny panel as the minute taker. Zeba Qureshi, you are licking on your ass clot. And when Mr. lick, you don't get a physical lick. You get a Holy Ghost lick. I would then study Asia. And then the bomber clock lick you want, Zeba Qureshi. I, on the other hand, will never commit a criminal act unless they criminalize cussing bad words. Jesus Christ. District Judge Beecham, you're going to be from famous. Hear what me say? They got done, Paul, so. May read this again for emphasis. I, on the other hand, will never commit a criminal act unless they criminalize cussing bad words. So when I feel down and out and unable to cope, I go into bad word cussing mode so as not to let the devil use me to do his will. But now me did always I think so the devil a man. The devil a blood clot woman a man too. And he must say bomb clot hermaphrodite. Like a me also. So devil come in a different form. First time we young go say devil a man. Some of the was rascal devil a woman. And my book me I read, you know. Me I tell you say how me do therapy, so you have to hear it and understand it. I think you should start. I should set up a bad word cursing class as therapy to stop especially our people from committing criminal acts. If anyone wants to claim responsibility for my bad word cussing modes, they are welcome, as I do not pick, choose, nor refuse when I lose control. District Judge Beecham, you're gonna become famous. It's all written down here by the prophet Mervelee Myers. The things that set me off at any given time is the way matters affect me. You see how much dear me day I sort out what nationwide done? And I'll know me nothing he done it, maybe more I go come up. I'll know he rent no sort out it. This might be as simple as about the little things, like not knowing why I'm being singled out for discrimination of the magnitude that happened to me on 2 separate occasions in the UK, and now blood clot housing for women. I can't talk about imprisonment and eviction. Blood clot housing for women that changed under the bannership of Bomber Hole Zeba Kureshi. Me also write 12-page witness statement April, May, June, July. And that didn't take. You are welcome to get a copy of my book. Who I am, take that one titty out of your mouth, me also. It's a worthless dirty girl. Last week, after getting myself out of a spell of depression, I was so happy with my achievements, I went out into the public domain to celebrate what is good about being British. Yeah? And pussy whole British now turn blood clot pedophile ring that have Richard Harty at the University of East London teaching university students how to become pedophiles and child molesters. I was brought back to earth with a bomb, with a letter upon which my whole life depends. This letter contains information about whether I have a roof over my head or I'm going to find myself homeless again. And this would have nothing with this recent thing. So I guess it must have been the letter 2017. What was this letter about? I don't fucking know. So I dropped everything to get the matters sorted, because when you have been homeless, you do not want to revisit them and relapse. I was at the job center Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, maybe it's about my benefit. When instinct told me that the information I was receiving was not addressing the questions that needed answers. So I got on the telephone. I knew that I had to be assertive, especially when my disability, chronic anxiety, is triggered, and as this brings out the passive aggression in me. I carry on reading. I can't stop yet. Sorry, folks. I need to do my research about how not to be passive aggressive to anyone. Okay. Didn't I try? Bomber clot housing for women and Zeba Kureshi and Devonshire solicitors. District Judge Beecham going to get a chance to become famous and right the wrongs. And then Miss Presley has to be compensated for what Housing for Women has done to her and her son. I just discovered that along with all the lovely descriptive narratives used to describe me by the former employers, I am passive-aggressive. Papa Jesus, if only my dead parents would have known what was to happen to their only girl, they might afford some protection from the grave. They would turn in their graves if I was put out onto the streets again. Jesus Christ. Me I go send Alec. No, when I speak, he say he want to speak to me in Ghana code. Me I go make sure I tell him, can you go to page 15 of 14 to 15 of the book I give you? Can you go? Me I wait for you, Mr. Solicitor. I really do not need this stress right now with everything else that is going on. I'm going to leave this one here because this is so fascinating. So I'm going to fold this one. This is where I reach 15. Jesus alone cannot bear the crucified cross, and all the world go free. District Judge Beecham, you're gonna get the chance to be famous and make the difference in judgment. And if this woman thinks that me I go play with her, me we go search her out for me know the bill and receipt of our family, especially our cousin, our first cousin Rose. Rest in peace, cousin Rose. And I understand we might be, yes, we are related. Rest in peace, cousin Rose, but you was a jugs mule. So me I make sure say, when you call me tomorrow or whenever you call me tell you which part you figure whatever. Yeah? When I said to you, yes, they can do it. Yes, they can do it. Well, I have it written down here. You just want me to get my appetite back. Post your whole YouTube. Post your whole Facebook. Post your whole Bamba whole all the social media blood clot. And I hope that young man learning fucking lesson. Don't let anybody else put him in a situation. I could have been a different person. And he would have been probably have his brain smashed in. With all the hate me supposed to have in me, and I don't have any hate for. I didn't have any hate for that young man. He's a lovely chappy. He was well raised by his parents. Yes. And his parents would have been in the same, my son's age group or younger. So there's still hope yet for a young man like that. There's still hope yet for a young man like that. And we going out and advocating on young men like that. So when terrorists murdered PC Palmer on his job, it doesn't happen again. Because police is sending young men like that in volatile situation. Can you imagine if I was a different person? Mark Rowley, you're a tokenistic racist bastard. Your head coming like a Humpty Dumpty. Yes, you, Mark Rowley, the commissioner of police. Your head coming like a Humpty Dumpty. Yeah? Mark Rowley, your head coming along like a Humpty Dumpty. You send a young man into a volatile situation. You must fucking stop it, man. Sir Mark Rowley, SIRRI. R-I-S. Ras idiot. Shit bag Mark Woolley. You send a young man. Can you imagine if I was a different person? Mark Woolley, shit bag Mark Woolley. Ras clot. Idiot, shit bag, tokenistic, racist, bastard Mark Woolley. You are sending young police born the year when I graduated from Lambeth College into situation, vital situation. You're fucking lucky me a different somebody. If I'm ready for dead to rascal today. Me dead. And I'm not me kill myself. So me God no have to keep me out of heaven when I post your wall. Me say me catch the Brunel Metropolitan Police today. Like when Mark Woolley signed my book at the launch of a new made for London. Me catch them, militant. Me catch them, me catch them Metropolitan Police today. Like when Mark Woolley signed my book at the launch of a new made for London. Me catch them Metropolitan. Me catch the Metropolitan Police today. Like when Mark Woolley signed my book and me launch of one menu. Hey, me can't show you. Hey, me go write a sitting play about them bomber clot, wicked racist police, pedophile police, murderous police, judiciary of England, criminal justice system, district judge. Beach, I'm gonna get her a chance to make her mark and become famous like Mervelee. Yes. Mervelee, yes. Mervelee, yes. I'm gonna take out some criminals, some pedophiles, some violent nuisance, some racist misogynists, some gaslighters. Mervelee, yes! Come kick me door, dirty pussy girl, boy. Whoa! Rain a fall down in a golom. Breeze a blow down in a golom. Man fall down in a golom. Woman fall down on top of man in a golom. Look at your blood clot, about 40% half premium subscribe. Subscribe to what? Go take, lick out your white clot. You make your boy turn transgender because he never like where you talk about you go on about transgender and then he dead and you claim say you jokes with them game. You never raise your pitney right. So go away, musky. Me no want no premium for your musky. From enough when me have when I want to take a door for me send you idea I don't have a run with. So go on, musky. Me no want no fucking premium for years. Probably a pedophile undercover too. And that's where all the Zuckerberg him. Like the dirty stinking bomber hole go, man. All uno. Me I give myself a rest. And I go, me not ready for sleep yet, you know. And me one. So me not ready for sleep yet. Me no need to compete with Hopper or nobody, you know. But when me find my sitting there, when me find all them I do about, me just can't go drop that Ras in Cinti. Me I wait for him bomber hole too. Me make play music and what do them too?